Quetal Amigas, it's me Vincci and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and click that notification bell down below so you'll be updated with my uploads, and also follow me on my social media accounts. Everything is at Vinccified. So for today's video, we will be doing a very Bella Hadid inspired makeup look. It is really trending right now, I must say, because everyone's been talking about Bella Hadid's very lifted look. So if you guys are interested and want to see how I'll be doing the look, just keep watching. So I already have my foundation on. The foundation I use is the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-hour foundation. I know this foundation is pricey, but that's the foundation I like. And already primed my face with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This one is affordable. Next is we are going to... Should I do my brows first or should I do my concealer? I think I should do my brows first. Yeah. As you all know, the Fox makeup look or Foxy makeup look, everything is lifted. From the brows, from the eyes, from the contour, everything lifted to the heavens. I'm kind of like practicing shaving off my tail of my brow, not just because for this video, but I've been doing this just to like make my makeup more easier. I kind of wanted that lifted straight brows for my looks recently, so that's why I'm shaving off my tail, and it's very timely that this Fox makeup trend is in favor of our timing right now. I'm just gonna use my Elana Mineral Cosmetics Life Proof Eyebrow Gel. This is the Project Vanity collaboration. I really like this formula and consistency because it works for my skin. Other brow products doesn't really work on my skin. The technique for this is, for me, I kind of shave the tail of my brow, so that's why it's easier for me to lift my brows. If you don't want to shave the tail of your brows, you don't have to. You can just like trim or pluck a little bit of the tail, or like just use concealer to really sketch out the shape of your brows. Also, one thing is you can use a brow gel or brow soap to like tame your hairs. I'm gonna use this brow made from Made Cosmetics. This is like a brow gel. This is not brow soap. This is a brow gel. I'm just gonna use a spoolie, tame my brow hairs with this brow gel. Other brow gels really don't hold up my hair because each strands of my brow hairs are really thick, so that's why this product really holds up my brow hairs in place. And this is not like the brow soap, because the brow soap is like soap. So if you like sweat, the brow soap will dissolve with the sweat. It will kind of like wear off during the day. So I'm just brushing my brows up and going to this angle, and then I like to press it in. I like this product because it's like a brow soap but in a gel form, so it doesn't really like dissolve when you perspire or if it'll get wet. From applying brow gel alone, it already has this lifting effect. See that? Yes. Fierce. And then we will be filling it in, and I will be extending the tail using the brow pomade. See how lifted it is? I actually got the idea of lifted straight brows from Thai Beauty. Their brows are so So I'm sorry if you guys hear buzzing sounds because I forgot to turn off my fan. So yeah, I finished off my brows. So notice how straight and upwards they look. That's the kind of brow that you want to achieve if you want to do the Fox makeup. So I'll be carving them with concealer. Also, I'll be concealing some parts of my face. So I'll be using my Tarte Shape Tape, everybody's favorite. I'm just gonna apply bit and bridge of my nose. Wow. And also I'm gonna prime my lids with this. I'm just gonna use my beauty blender. Also, the concealer helps with the lifting because it kind of highlights the under eye area and then leading it upwards the temple. So like, it's also giving you that lift. And then I'll be setting it in with my Beauty Bakery Flour Setting Powder. You can use whatever translucent powder you like. Because I want my look to be dewy and not really that matte, I'm gonna set the other areas with this Skin Potions Glow Dust. This is like a finishing powder and it has like glowing effects to it. So I'm just gonna take a brush, pat this on the areas where I don't want it to be that matte. This powder is nice because even though you're oily, this can like be a cheat if you want glowy skin without being too dewy. This is like safe for like oily skin because it mattifies but it has that sheen to it, you know? See this area? I don't know if it translates to the camera, but the glow in this area where I didn't put translucent powder and then set it with this finishing powder is like has this glow and I like it. And then we are going to bronze our face now. So I'm gonna use the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. This has such a great undertone if you want bronzy but not too warm. This is like the best shade ever. Also with the bronzing, you have to like concentrate it here in the outer perimeters of your face, going to the temples, concentrating it from here and then sweeping it downwards for that lifted effect. Also, I'm bronzing my nose for that sun-kissed effect look. Also, don't forget the chin and the jawline and also the forehead. And then we will be proceeding with the contouring. So for contouring, I'm gonna switch my brush into a more detailed and more like flatter kind of brush, but still dispersed. So I'm just gonna take the middle shade over here and the lightest shade of them all. I'm just gonna mix them too. And we are going to contour our face starting at the upper part of your jawline, outer and upper part of their jawline, and then concentrating it over there and then slowly bring it downwards. See? It adds more lift. And Bella Hadid has this shadowing over here. So like, yeah, it's more sunk look. So you have to concentrate it over here and then whatever's left on the brush, you kind of wanna sweep it in this area. Yes. You know how sunken look is? Look at here, not contoured and contoured. So we are just gonna do the same thing with the other side again, concentrating in the outer and upper part of your cheekbones and then gradually sweep the leftovers down towards your mouth. And then we are going to start to contour our nose. I'm gonna use this shade, the lightest shade of them all, and I'll really try to snatch my nose to the slimmest possible. So I'm gonna start from the head of the brown here in this area, and then I start to contour the sides. And you have to like limit yourself applying contour at the outer part of your nose because it's gonna make it even more wider. We have this misconception that if you contour the entire outside of your nose, it will make your nose slimmer, but it actually gives you an opposite effect. It's like meeting the two lines almost together. And then same goes with the other side. I kind of want to mimic Bella Hadid's nose. Bella has this like dent over here at the tip, and then he has a button nose. So that's why we are going to contour across the nose. And some sort of a triangle at the tip. And then going back to the powder brush that we used earlier, I'm gonna take the lightest highlight shade and the middle highlight shade, and I am going to clean up my contour and making it even more emphasized by doing this. See that effect? Oh. On the other side, this has not been highlighted in this area, and in this area, oh yes, we are gonna emphasize that contour even more. We will be also highlighting this part over here because I just want this area to be really bright. Also, we are going to bring highlight to the sides of the nose, and also we will be highlighting the bridge and the tip of the nose. And I'm just gonna blend out my nose area so that they won't be really that harsh. So now for the blush, actually I'm gonna use a liquid blush, and I forgot that I'll be using a liquid blush for this look. I'm gonna use the Colorette color tint, and we'll make this work. It's supposed to be I'm gonna put this before powder, but I already powdered, but we'll make it work. I'm just gonna take my blush brush and dispense some of the products here in my palette, and I'm just gonna swirl my blush brush into the mixing palette and concentrating it on the tops of your cheekbones, not on the apples of the cheekbones. Because if we will put it on the apples of their cheekbones, it will defeat the purpose of the lifted look. So we have to concentrate the product tops of the cheekbones on the outer area. Also, did you like the trick that I did with the liquid blush? So that was a tip. If you forgot to put on your liquid blush before powder, you just dispense the product on a palette or even at the back of your hand, and then take your brush and then swirl your brush into it, and then you'll have no problem blending in the product, even if it's a liquid on top powder. So we're done with the blush and bronzer and contour. We will save highlighting later after we set our face with setting spray, but for now we will be proceeding with the eyes. Finally, for the eyes, I'm gonna be taking my Morphe 39A palette. It looks like this because this has a wide variety of browns, and we will be using browns mostly for this look to achieve this natural effect of lifted eye look. First, I'm going to apply a transition shade, and the transition shade that I'll be using is this one over here. This is like a warm transition shade. Tap on the excess, and we will just concentrate it on the outer parts of the eye, and then sweeping it across the crease, and then flicking it out towards your temples. With the transition shade, it will some sort of guide where you want to put on a lift. It already has that lifted effect just by the transition shade itself. So we will just continue to concentrate it on the outer part of the eye and slightly up, flicking it up towards the temples. So if this is the tail of the brow, you kind of want to go here, and whatever's left, sweep it across your crease. There. That's how you put on your transition shade for this kind of look. And then I'm gonna take a pencil brush, and I'm gonna take a slighter, darker brown. I'm gonna take this shade over here, and I'm gonna map out where I want the direction of my eye is gonna be. It's kind of meeting the tail of your brow. I'm digging this Fox makeup look, guys. And then you kind of want to connect it to the crease a little bit. And also I'm dragging it along the outer third of my lash line over here. See how harsh that looks? We will go back to the blending brush that we used earlier and with a little bit of the transition shade and blend out the harsh edges of that sketch that we did with the pencil brush. So for the lids, something bronzy, anything bronzy will do. I'm gonna take this shade over here. It's a little bit of a deep kind of bronze. I'm just gonna add it onto the lid. And then going back to the blending brush, we'll just blend all of the harsh edges. Going back to the pencil brush, I'm gonna take an even more deeper shade and kind of deepening the outer third of my lash line, somehow making a smoked out wing. And then I'm gonna take a pencil liner. This is from Pink Sugar, the Eye Candy Holiday Liner. This is the bomb and it's cheap. Kind of concentrating it again on the outer third of our lash line. And then I'll be blending it out with an angled brush. This is a brow brush and you can use any angled brush you want. You can even use eyebrow brushes. And I'm just leaking it towards the outside, going to the temples and also dragging it in. And then going back to the pencil brush that we used earlier, we are just gonna smudge out even more pencil liner and making it really blown out and smoky, creating that shadow, that illusion that is lifting the eyes. Look at the difference, you guys. The lifted part and the not lifted part. Also a trick, you guys, you can like bake in this area. You have that really crisp and clean line. And if you are having a hard time having a clean edge, also I take a flat brush and take a highlight shade that we have earlier, or you can use your foundation powder and it will instantly clean up the edge of your wing. And then you kind of want to tight line the inner part of your upper lash line, and then for the inner corners you want to take a very small detail brush and take a little bit of the pencil liner. Then you are gonna do an inner corner flick with this. It kind of helps elongate your eyes even more. It even emphasizes that illusion of a lifted look. See how it does with the eyebrows, with the smoky wing, and then this one? Yes, we are not even done yet with the eyes. We haven't been touching our lower lash line and we haven't put on mascara and falsies. So for the lower lash line, I'm gonna take a nude or cream liner for the waterline. With the pencil brush, you're gonna take the transition shade that we used earlier and the second deep shade that we used for our crease earlier, and then run it along the outer third of your lower lash line and connect it with the wing that you did earlier. See, when you concentrate everything on the outer part of your eye, that's the key to make everything look snatched and lifted. And then taking an even more darker and deeper brown, you are going to connect furthermore the lower lash line and the wing. And then you can always go back to the highlighting shade that we used in our face and then clean up the edge. So here I'm just deepening out furthermore the outer part. Oh my god, I love this look! There's a lot of back and forth with this blending and I am obsessed! You can intensify this even more with using black, but I won't be putting black with this look. So I will just finish off the other eye and then put on some mascara and falsies, and I'll be right back. But before that, I'll be showing you the falsies that I will be using. These are the Blink lashes. So look at how wispy the outside of these lashes. They start in with the inner corners short and then layering out a longer lashes, and this will be a perfect pair of lashes for this Foxy makeup look. So I'll just finish my other eye off camera with lashes and mascara, and I'll be right back. So I just popped on some lashes, mascara, and even contact lenses on to go with the vibe of Bella Hadid. For the setting spray, I have the Urban Decay All Nighter. So for the highlight, I'm using an oldie but a goodie. This is the Mary Luminizer, a bright champagne shade. I'm gonna pop this on here at the very tops. I'll be switching to a smaller brush for smaller areas to highlight, like the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose. And then for the inner corner, what I like to do is from the inner corner, I'm gonna spread it out towards the crease. It just like opens up this area over here, emphasizes the nose contour even more. So I like doing this. And then same goes for the other side. And then the brow bone. Don't ever forget the brow bone, guys, because it's an essential for the lip. So for the lips, I'm going for a nudish brown shade. So I'm gonna use this combo. This is the Nichido lip liner in Spice and Colorette color tint in Ocean, and that is my lip combo. So here is the final look, you guys. So let me know in the comment box below, what do you think of this look? Was I helpful in teaching you how to get this lifted Bella Hadid Foxy look? I kind of really like how it really lifted moon gravity wear. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, follow me on all my social media accounts. Everything is Vinccified, and that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.